Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here of Plan with Elise, and today we are planning in my big happy planner for the week of February 20th through 26th. So I have a sticker book that's not new, but it's new to me, and that is Modern Meow, which is a fun book. I didn't buy it originally because, I don't know, I didn't have a need for it. I didn't want to go on the hunt for it, whatever the reason was. But over the time, when I've seen others use it, I have loved it, and I bought it on sale recently. So I actually got it on Zulily, but then I saw that Happy Planner had it back in stock and on sale even cheaper. So I paid more for it than I needed to, but I obviously still paid less than retail. I won't pay over retail for a sticker book. So I did take out some wax paper because there's a lot of stickers here, and whenever there's like a new sticker book that I don't have experience with yet and I don't know where things are, I feel like I need some wax paper to kind of put things down just to sort of map it out. So there are a lot of gold quotes here. I wish there were less gold ones, but it's okay. We will survive. So I'm going to, there's a lot in here. This like overwhelms me a little bit because everything is so pretty and I want to use them all, but I can't use them all. So I think we're going to try a couple of different colors here. And I'm going to lean more towards the black, the peach, and the yellow. We might bring in this blue. We're going to see how that goes. Right now that's 6 stickers. We also have these decorative ones. These paws are so much fun. I think the paws might end up at the top somewhere. Let's see, we're just going to kind of look around a little bit before we decide on anything fully. But I don't know if this part is a part of a video that like I should include or not include. I don't know, but we're going to kind of go through it together. Let's maybe grab another black one. This is going to be a lot of boxes, so I don't know that we'll need them all. This is sometimes the struggle with wax paper, is that I take out so many things. I love this one with the cat coming out of the box. So I talked about this when the Oh How Lovely Be Happy box came out, whether I was a cat or a dog person. And I feel like I can't decide. I've never had a dog, but February 20, wait a second, February, okay. I just remembered I have a doctor's appointment this week that's been recently scheduled. So I'm going to want to do that somewhere on the 24th. I just don't know which color I want to use yet. So I'm going to take out an appointment sticker just so I remember, and we can always get back here. Okay. I feel like we just need to start. Let me just look. One more look. Maybe the cat faces will go in. I don't know. There's so many options. how to do them all. Okay, we're gonna start. So growing up, I had cats. I never had more than 2 cats at a time, but total, I had 3 cats throughout my childhood. My first one, her name was Popcorn, which I don't think I realized was a weird name for a cat until I was older. And then I also grabbed some washi that I want to kind of play around with because I think that this is like a fun washi with these with this pattern or with these colors. I don't know. So I was 4 or 5 when we got Popcorn, and she just kind of like popped. She just sort of bounced, and I named her. And she did not like me. Popcorn was not a nice cat at all. She also had a tiny tail. It was like this big. I don't remember if that's a specific kind of cat. She was a bobtail cat, or that was just, I don't know, the way she was born. I don't remember because I was so young. And she lived until she was, well, I was, I think 12 when she passed away. Wait, that would be very young. Why did she die so young? I need to ask my mom. It's like, wait a second, because I think I was 12 or 13 when she passed away. This looks really cool. So I need to figure out what happened with Popcorn. I will be asking my mom today. Then when I was 7, we got who ended up being my cat. Her name was Missy. and she was my girl. Missy lived for 17 years, maybe more than 17 years. I knew her as long as I knew my dad, which sounds strange, but I was 17 when my dad passed away, and I was in my 20s when Missy passed away, but I knew her like as long as I knew my dad, because obviously I don't remember the first however many years of life with my father and Missy. I remember all the years, and she was my girl. And that was, I mean, any pet loss is a tough one, right? So then right after Popcorn passed, when I was in 7th grade, I think. So maybe, no, I was 12 in 7th grade. I still don't understand what happened to her, but I have to find out. Anyway, then we got another cat, which was sort of an unexpected thing, but we got this cat who was, I think, from a litter that someone that my dad worked with. Maybe their cat unexpectedly had kittens. I don't remember. But her name was Samantha, and she was the runt of the litter. She was a teeny tiny cat, and she was always very timid and scared until Missy died, when I was in my 20s. And then Samantha was like this new cat. It was like she came into our house. She knew her place from Missy, who had already been there for 7 years. And Samantha just became this like very sweet, very nice, friendly cat. We were like, who are you and where have you been? So I think I do want to bring the blue in. It was just kind of funny because none of us ever expected her to change so much after her senior kind of passed away. She wasn't even sad at all. She's like, oh, this is my time. This is the time I have been waiting for. So anyway, that's my life with cats. And I feel like I don't talk about cats often because they're not, let's say they're not around. I know plenty of people who have cats, but let's try to figure out how to say this. So if I am going outside to get my mail, or maybe going to my car, I'm running an errand, I'll see my neighbor's dogs outside. I also see their cats in the window because some people here do have cats. And most of my friends have dogs and not cats. So we're just going to leave this. I don't know what's going on there. I might need to use undo to fix that, but for now we're going to leave it. Let me get my brain not even talking about what I'm doing. I feel like we can bring checklists in up here now. What I was talking about. I feel like I encounter more dogs than I do cats, whether it's a friend, family member, someone that I've dated. I feel like more people that I spend time with have dogs, but I absolutely love cats. But my nephew is allergic. My rent would increase if I were to get a cat or any pet. He's allergic to both animals, and I just don't want to do that. Plus there's other expenses and other things that need to be figured out. I don't know where in my apartment I would put a litter box. I don't have anywhere to put a litter box. I know some people will put it in their bathroom. I have zero space in my bathroom. My other options are my office and my bedroom. I don't want to do that. I don't want it in my kitchen, and I don't want it in what's the only other space? In my dining room. So don't really have the space for a litter box. In my house growing up, we had a litter box in the basement. And then at another house we lived in, where my mom lives now, we had the litter box in the office. But it wasn't really a used office. Like, I spend up to 12 hours a day here in my office. It wasn't that kind of office. It was sort of like, there was a computer in there, but everyone has a laptop. So, whoops. If you need to print something, you can go in there. The mail's in there. Like, not really a daily use kind of room. So anyway, that's just one of I feel like there's multiple reasons for me to not have a pet. I would love one someday when I live somewhere that I can let it outside and not have to walk it in the rain, sleet, snow, heat, all of that. That's not going to work. we're just going to take this up and redo it. So that might be an option, or when I have someone to help share the responsibility with, because of course pets are a responsibility. And so I don't know, maybe one day, but in the meantime, I will just keep loving my friends' pets, dog sitting when they ask, and loving seeing photos that people share on social media of their pets. That was a very long story. Okay. So we have that. Now let's do something fun, some kind of fun scene. So we have this sticker that we can bring in, and maybe with something else, like a little layering situation. Let's see, the sticker book is falling apart quite a bit. Actually, we can kind of bring these in together maybe. Over here. This is what I love about the big planner, is there's just a lot of room to kind of play around with without having to sacrifice on functional space. Okay, we can still see. Good news. All right, let's now go back to my checklist. I do want to look for more headers, so that's something that I'll do momentarily, but we're going to add a checklist here. Oops, I did it again. And then I want to do a similar box situation down here. I do think that I want to grab my undo adhesive remover. We need to find it. Normally it's like right over there and I'm not seeing it. So we might, okay, that actually wasn't bad. It was worse before, but let's take this peach sticker and layer this here instead. And then I think that we'll do another box layering thing here. Do we do the same two colors? I don't think we're going to do the same two colors, but where am I in terms of available boxes? Okay, so we have those blue ones. Oh wait, there were circles. These might be fun to kind of incorporate. So I don't do a lot of the circle thing, but if we put this down here and then circle right over here, that can kind of be cool. So that just means I need to do another circle somewhere else. So we're gonna take these so I don't forget. I don't know which color I'll use. I also like the Today's the Day one. Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna put up here yet. So I actually think I'm gonna, no, I was gonna say I'm going to hold off, but we're gonna get back to it. And I can feel myself rushing. So I'm gonna take a breath and slow down a little bit. Okay, all these quotes have gold on them. Makes me crazy. Live in the meow. This could be fun. Like live in the now. It's also, I mean, while I miss my cats, it's also been very nice for the last decade plus to not have cat hair on everything. Like I can remember, there's probably cat hair in this. I can remember like tasting cat hair sometimes, like just always there. How would this be? Is this like a lot of pattern? It's probably a lot of pattern, right? What if we take this one? It's a little bit lighter. We kind of put that here and then live in the meow. It's gonna go over the punch. I feel like we're covering up cats that way, but it's okay. I don't hate it. I don't love it either, but we're gonna live with it. All right. I also would like to bring in some more washi because I have that washi there and here, but I don't have it anywhere else. So I would like to bring in a checklist. I want to do a box over here. So to make that happen, let's just put the box down and then we can also bring in some washi too. So we're gonna kind of rip this one. I shouldn't have lifted up the sticker first. Okay, let's see if we can make this fit. And I am using my, washi cutting card from Live Love Posh. You can save on your order using code Elise10. And there are new cards as well. Need to get this off the page. Okay. All right, so let's go back to do. I might also cover up the to-dos. I know I covered up the bullets, but I might cover up the word to do as well. We'll see. Still want to add headers in. Oh, this is the day that I need the appointment. Have my annual physical. So let's go back to the appointment sticker and decide where I want to put. Okay, what's bothering me about this is the lines next to the lines. You may have noticed that before I did. So we're gonna figure out what to do here. Live in the meow. Let's see. We could bring in another black cat. What if, will it fit this way? It might fit, oops. These are fun colors. Live in the meow. Oh, it could kind of work. It's gonna be a little, wait, this is almost going to work. We're gonna do it. I need to cut off part of this. We are ripping. We will survive it. Okay. We're gonna trim this. And I need to put these together for a second on wax paper. It'll make sense. What I'm doing will make sense momentarily. So this corner kind of fits, or this curve fits just like that with the tail. So I wanted to put this here so it kind of looks like the tail is doing that curve. Yeah, I think that works. That's better. All right. Back to this. So we can do, oh, I need the appointment sticker. That's what I needed. So I could do a checklist up here, but I don't want that appointment there. So maybe we can even kind of do this. So let's cover up. Since I said I wanted to cover this part anyway, we'll kind of make this dual purpose. Well, not dual purpose, but we're going to just layer a little. Okay, so I can put my physical here, then I can put checklists either at the top or bottom. I think we'll do the top. And I might just do one less checklist, knowing that I'll have less time in the day because I'll need to be gone for a little bit in the morning for the doctor. Okay, cool. Progress is happening. Let's see. Let's go back. We had that circle sticker and we have this one, which is kind of like the semicircle. So I feel like that's sort of good in terms of circular shape on that side, maybe. And let's see what else we can bring in. You are perfect. What if we take that? I don't typically do a double box on a weekday, but given that Thursday I'll have less productive time because of my appointment, and Friday I usually have less productive time because my work hours are a little bit different. This might work out nicely over here. I like that. Although I'm realizing I didn't use this pattern. Well, it's over here a little bit, so I might want to do something else to bring that in. Okay, so now this defines this section, of course, because now we know that Friday needs a checklist here. And we know it's going to need a box. Wait a second. I messed up the doctor's appointment. Oh, the doctor's appointment is on Friday. Okay. Let's fix this. Like, wait. I'll deal with that part. Friday. We whoops, hit my head as usual. Maybe this is the time. No, I don't want to bring this back in yet. Because then it's going to, unless we kind of just do it like this. So that now it's on the left side and the stripes aren't bothering me as much. Maybe. I don't know how I feel about it. Let's do something different. I saw these before that I thought were fun. We could take this. Let's lift these. Am I still in frame? I feel like I always move my pages up and down. Okay. If we bring this in, there, and then the appointment can go right here. That works, and it kind of brings in the pattern again too. So that should work. I don't necessarily have room for another box. So what I'd probably do is, you know what? We're going to change things again. We are doing less checklists and more room for life. So we're going to bring this in. Less to-dos. It's a good goal. Less to-dos. All right. Of course, I know I still need to fix this piece. I do want to bring in some more washi. So before I forget, let's do that. And I think I'm going to go across like right here. This is like a fun pattern for this spread. I don't know what about it makes me feel like it's sort of animal-ish, and it works. Almost reminds me of like a scratching post or something. I don't know. Something is reminding me. All right, now let's do a checklist up here for Saturday. And I'm sure this will be a busy weekend because a few days later I will be leaving for Washington, D.C. Oops, for Go Wild. So that's going to go there. Down here, we're going to do another layered box element. Maybe we'll do the circular one. So we can take, I hope this doesn't look too Halloweenish. I don't think it should. I think we'll be okay. And do that. And then let's cover up here. Okay, and now we have room for something fun in the middle. So back to my sheet of cats. I don't know if I want any of these yet. Let's see. I like this one, but I don't like the gold quote. So we're going to cut the quote off. Quote, I said that wrong. And we'll peel this. Then maybe we can grab a little bit more washi. This washi is a mess. It's ripping all over the place. It's okay. I want it to fit, right where it needs to go. Oh my goodness. We can do this. Again, shouldn't have taken off the sticker while trying to peel washi. I can do a decent amount of multitasking. That is multitasking that I don't know will ever be a good idea. All right. And then this cat can kind of chill right here. And then we also have room for something else over there. I don't know what it'll be yet. I don't want it to be another cat because then they're like on top of each other. But there might be an opportunity for something. Okay, wait, while I'm here, today's focus, so much to do, meow, meow, meow. And then another meow, meow, meow. Okay, so we can kind of put this here. Those are sort of like now is I think what they're supposed to be. And then We'll take this one and this one. All right, that works. It kind of brings in the color a little bit more. But we're trying to figure, that's not what we were looking for. We are looking for what to fill Saturday with. Maybe something like this. New day, new start. I like that. And then we can even take one of these little things to sort of go around that curve, just to fill in some of the space right there. Okay, let's keep going. There's a lot of space here. Why is there so, oh, because I originally had the box, right? That has to be fixed. Okay, let's look at fixing that before we move on. So the first thing I'll do is add in another line, or two more lines, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, only one line. All right, now it's not as bad. It's a little offset, but I will survive. Okay. What's next? Checklist probably needs to go here because I already have it up there. So we're going to put a checklist here. Oh, I was looking to cover this, wasn't I? Oops, we'll get there. Checklist, I would like a tall black box to kind of round out the spread similar to this one. And then we still have this, again, I still haven't figured out if I like it or not. Maybe we'll do today's the day. And I still have this final box sticker here. But I'm not huge on using it because there's already this orange right there. So can I swap anything out? We could maybe swap this, but then it's going to be a black box and a black box. We could do a blue. We haven't used the blue much, and I can also then just use the blue on the left side to kind of make that work nicely. So we're going to lift this up so it can layer easily. This is a busy spread. Let's try this again. What's funny is when I'm filming this video, later today is when I am actually going to be dog sitting for a few days. My friend's dog, Abby. So we've got the cat spread here. I couldn't do this spread in front of her, so I needed to film it before she gets here. All right. Let's see. We need to fix this. We could do a double box situation. No, because then we have that blue right there. I'm starting to get a little overwhelmed by this spread. Okay. There's stickers everywhere. Let me take a breather for a second and kind of look around at what's in front of me. So it could very easily, these are really fun. Hug your cat. I like this sticker. I want to bring it in, even though I know that's not really the purpose of looking through the sticker book. I think, would this work? Can we just fake it? I mean, realistically, we might be able to fake this. And then I don't have to worry about it. We can fake it. Look, no one's ever going to know. They might if you watch the video. That was crooked. Let's fix it. Okay, there we go. It's almost perfect. It's not quite there, but almost. Left side. So we're almost set. I do want to put cats up here still, and I also have a couple of boxes that I had taken off. I don't know. I don't want to force it. Maybe we'll just leave the left side. There's a lot happening in this spread, and there's a lot of productive space, which is great. But I still want to bring in the cat heads that I mentioned earlier. And what's fun is there'll be a ton of leftover stickers for me to work with. So I want to do the blue. My goal was to bring blue in on the left, so I need to do that. We're going to bring it in down here. When in doubt, hug a pet. It's a good idea. If your pet lets you hug them. I have had cats who did not let me hug them. Missy did. She was the good one. Okay. So now we're going to start with blue. Then let's grab this black and white. Then let's go for this one, just a little bit lighter. And then the mustard cat. We're going to have to punch that, but it's okay. And then let's go back to a blue one. And black and white one. And then let's do this guy. And one more over here. One more. And we'll cut the little whiskers off. Okay, I need to stand up. I've been sitting down for a really long time. However long this video is, 31 minutes. I don't know what got over here. Okay, this is busy. It's a little loud and a little crazy. I don't know. I like it. We'll see how I feel a few weeks from now when I write in it, but I think it's fine. I think it's loud. But we're gonna see how it goes. So thanks for watching and hanging out with me today. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do take a moment to like this video and subscribe. I will link everything I used that I can find. And I think that's a wrap.